well, 92. I mean, she's what, 90? Yeah, Auntie Lonnie.
So do the Maori people have it documented that you came from Hawaii?
It's all in the carvings.
Everything that I've said.
Oh, it's all record. It's all evidence.
It's all
It's
written in the book?
No book.
Auntie, it's all over there. The
Yeah, I
whole
know, but-
carving.
You've been to the meeting house at the Hawaiian
Yeah.
Culture Center, yeah?
I know, but do
Every
they have?
carving is genealogy.
Right, but it's not put in a book where the libraries have it,
No.
all that?
No, because
Actually, there are some books.
there would be some, but the thing with our people, even with medicine and all that, what the predominant culture's always done to us is that they've used that stuff and they end up selling it back to us. So that our children and our prodigy have to buy our information back, which is never how that information was disseminated before. It's always been passed on. I've learned not from books, I've learned from sitting around my elders, and that's how they taught me.
Also, you know, on our information like this, and our tradition has always been that if you give it away like that and it's written, published, and taken by someone not in the family, strangers, it is going to take away from you. They'll misuse it. They'll use it against you and all that, and it's letting it go. And that's why they kept it by.
See,
And that's why our practice when I was with Papa White, La'o, he let us write some notes for ourselves and stuff, but we had to keep it, and you know, we couldn't let it out because it would hurt our families, it hurt. So I can't share that. I can talk and teach, but I can't write and share, you know, that kind of. So, and our genealogy, that's why when I read our genealogy, and I see who our ancestors were, I know that's how come it was hidden away.
So they don't keep it in writing, they pass it out by word.
Orally. My father, when he was a little kid, his dad used to tell him, get up in the tree when he was talking with all the elders. They're talking about genealogy, and he'd want to go and play with his friends, and he'd tell my dad to get up in the tree, and he'd always be like, what do I have to sit in the tree for? And for hours he'd sit up there, and he'd have to listen. And my dad, to this day, he's so thankful for that because he can recite his genealogy all the way back to Adam.
Yeah, but he has to go to the tree.
Is that
He
right?
had to go in the tree and listen.
He's kind of a tree, and I can
He's got
remember
the
that.
same one as he has all.
It comes back to Kupe,
certain
and from
spot.
Kupe all the way. Yeah.
That's interesting.
But we'll get it. We'll have it all. I have it.
So our ancestors used to swing in the trees, but for a different reason, right?
He said he'd be up in the tree carrying, this is boring.
See, but this is the hard part for us, is because, like with Hedewini and I, we do this as a living thing, we do this as a job, and we work for corrections in New Zealand. Now, as soon as Auntie Dawn and them knew that, they brought us here because they wanted the same delivery here in the corrections facilities. But what we're finding here now, and I have to ring Hedewini and let him know, because he thinks I'm here getting work for us.
Oh,
Yeah, you see? Because at the end of the day,
work.
oh, that's one of my cousins, one of my
Oh
colleagues.
yeah, he's the one that was giving the
So,
presentation.
see, because we do this for a living back home in corrections, because as he said before, same as home, they've put millions and millions of dollars into bringing in American and German philosophies of psychology and psychological assessments and all of these different models, but none of it is reducing recidivism among our people. So what we're doing is we're here because we have a passion, we love our people, but when we deal with our kaumātua, with our kupuna, and that's what I was telling Eldon, we can never ever charge for what we're teaching, because this is how we roll. This is how our people came together. They talk, they sing, and then they eat last. That's what they did all the time. We come together, we join spiritually first, then we join physically, then we eat to make us all the same. Hey? Now, when I'm over here, I'm meeting with Kaleve Yosefa from that place.
The correctional facility, she's the warden.
She's the warden there. And then she's going to, she has money already.
Someone, huh?
Yeah, she's the warden for the juvenile correction.
She has money in the budget to have programs run. They couldn't contract us directly because of all the bureaucracy, the red tape to get us in here. So we were going to
work
come
here and so forth.
So we were going to come under the kupuna group from the Ahupua'a.
You know what you could do is you can tell them too that if you want me to assist you in the curriculum, to use my name and help me go down, because you know.
Well, I think it might be a good idea for you to talk together and see if we can figure out a way that you can figure out a system to go through that system. You know,
I don't have any side on that side, but